I wanted to get more into this whole story, this whole issue behind Benny the Jet Urquidez being undefeated. I wanted to just give you a little bit more info into what I know. Now, I had parents coming up to me because of their children being cheated in matches, in point karate. So I had my own personal experience. And I'm not saying I had 1,000 fights, but I had my hood fights and my tournament sport karate fights and all that. But I just wanted to say this. How would you feel if you fought? Now, first, let me just say that I'm grateful that Benny the Jet is a great kickboxer, martial artist. Let me lay the foundation right so we all be all right. I'm grateful and thankful that he's a great martial artist, kickboxing champion. And then with that being said, I just want to also say that aside from Benny Jet Urquidez being a very great martial artist, how would you feel if you fought him and you didn't get no credit because of some BS dealing with politics? You would not feel, listen, nobody will want to deal with that situation. I don't have to ask you if you believe it. I know it. Nobody would want to be in a situation where 10 or 20 years later, they know they fought. You fought the person. Let's just say Benny Jet Urquidez, and they never gave you the credit because of some BS and some politics. That's what I'm talking about. It is not right, and this is what you, man, and my team is fighting for. You know what I'm saying? So even though Michael Jai White, he's a great martial artist too. I know his instructor and all of that. I met the brother personally. But still, righteousness, man. Integrity. You know what I mean? Benny the Jet Urquidez was not undefeated, so why are they putting that BS up there like that? He fought a man by the name of Billy Jack Johnson. And Billy Jack Johnson, at the end of the match, hand was up in the air. Wave him like it just don't care style. That means he won the fight. And I wanted to say that other word. Yeah, that body of water. He won a damn fight. So what's going on? The bullshit. The bullshit. Excuse me, I gotta pray for me. He won the fight, so why he don't get no credit? Because of the politics. The same thing that happened to Roy Jones when he beat somebody else in Korea, and because of racism, he didn't get, come on, you already know, he didn't get the win. So when do we stand up? Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. And women on the planet, listen, it's just so much bullshit. I gotta talk about the BS because Karate Jesse and Michael Jai White just put up something talking about he undefeated. Yes, he's a great fighter. I like him. I like his techniques. I like his personality. But if a brother by the name of Billy Jack Johnson beat him, come on, give the guy some credit. Give the melanated man some credit. That's all I'm saying. And it's the same thing that happened with Jack Johnson. The guy didn't want to fight him because of his color. And I'm not saying that's the same case with Benny the Jet Urquidez, but something stopped them judges. I don't care if they talk about, oh, his weight wasn't right, so we can't let it go. Listen, if he beat him, he beat him. Because if the weight was the issue, they should have dealt with that before they fought. So I don't want to hear nothing about no rules because you made him sign a contract. You let him get in there and fight for freaking 9 or more rounds. Come on, don't play the black man like that. Excuse my language. Don't play the so-called black man like that. That's all I'm saying. This fight game need a little more integrity sometime because they doing so much. They doing too much sometime. So, I got to pray too because I don't want to get in my flesh. But that's what I want to let y'all hear the backstory. Michael Jai White just put up a video talking about he undefeated, and he also talked about how, he's a legitimate fighter. Okay, yeah, I agree with you. He is. But once again, I got the footage. I'm going to put some more up. I'll show you right now if you want to see it. Who want to see it? And y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all want to see the video? I'll put it up right now. Give me 1 second. And I'm going to show you the footage. Once again, I'll show you round for round. Round for round. You let me know in the comments below what you want to see, how you want to see it. You want to see a couple rounds? I'll speed it up and all that. He did not. Listen, it was a win. Forget the weight, or he was 5 pounds overweight, or, he didn't meet the... Come on, so why y'all had them fighting in the first place? Once again, he won the fight. You didn't see Benny the Jet hand go up. You seen the other man hand go up. They even gave you the score to let you know what the judges had gave them. There was 3 different judges, and they gave you the scores. This is why they raised the man hand. So I'm gonna show you the footage right now. Y'all let me know in the comments below. Y'all want to see the footage? I'll show you it right now. I'm waiting in the comments. Y'all want to see it? Let me know. So this is what happens in politics, in sports. Sometimes they doing too much. I have my personal share when I went to certain tournaments, and sometimes they try to play you. Yeah, they try to play you. Then sometimes they was doing it to my students, for those who just coming in, and it's not right. Right is right, wrong is wrong. So I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna show you anyway, because this is not a game, but we're gonna make it simple and plain. Let me just see why my count is not coming up. Okay, I think I got it now, and I'm gonna show you right now him fighting. And once again, oh, I know why. I think I changed my... Please go on. Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna show you right now. Hope y'all ready. I'm gonna show you the fight right now. Get ready. Keep your wigs on tight if you got a wig. If you ain't got a wig, keep your afro on tight, because we're about to show you the footage. All right, here we go. Like Fat Joe. Hold on. Mr. W. Okay. Let's get on this platform. Let's get on YouTube, and I'm gonna show you the footage right now. Footage is coming up right here. All right, here we go. So what was the name of that fight again? Billy Jack Johnson versus Benny Jet. Here we go, people. All right, man, let me find it. Benny Jet. Okay, here we go. You better get your wigs right. Get your wigs ready. Okay. All right, y'all, here we go. Here we go, like Fat Joe. Yeah, that's the beginning of the match. That's the beginning. And now you're going to see it right here. Well, we're going to speed that up. First, let me just take you to the end. Let me just take you to the end. Taking you straight to the end where they put his hands up. Okay, this is towards the end. Boom, they getting it in. You know what I mean? They getting it in. Boom, let's go. Give me some of that. Vegeta versus what's the name? Goku style. They getting it in. You see it. Let's go. Yeah, they going in. That's right. Pound for pound, they going in. We see it. They tired. They've been doing a couple rounds already. They still going and flowing. With their muscular endurance, cardiovascular and all that. And then, boom. Then they gonna get him in the corner. Lace him up with some punches. And then you're gonna see them declare who the winner is. So what is this whole thing about? He's undefeated. What is this thing they doing? He even tried his one of his signature kicks with the spinning kick. So skip a little further towards the end. Like I said, this is the ending of the rounds. You skip forward towards the end. Bam. They still going at it. Okay, you see it? Missed that. Boom. They going. Boom, boom. Okay. Now this is the end of my hair. Boom, 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 bam. Thank you, ma'am. And then give each other a hug. Thank you, Lord, for the love. Thank you for beating me up. Thank you. I'm not undefeated. You see it right there. Now watch this. They go back to the corner. They're going to give you the score. Let me tell you the score. All right, they're giving you the points, and look at that. Put some respect on him. Yeah, he almost bust his self on the floor. He almost hurt himself. But you see the hands up in the air. And it might 67, 64. They give him the score again. They say Jack got 70 versus his 64, and his hands is in the air. So all this other crap about he's undefeated, yo, he's a wonderful, awesome fighter. I've seen him with Jackie Chan, but he's not undefeated. You saw it. Who saw it? Did you not see his hand up in the air? Somebody let me know if there's something wrong with my eyes. Was there something wrong with my eyes? I need to know. Let me know below if y'all saw what I saw. So now I'm going to show you. So this is what Michael John White put. This is what Karate Jesse put, and it's not true. You know, a lot of other stuff is true, but undefeated, nah. So watch what Karate Jesse and Camp is putting up. And it's, you know, like I said, it's not true, it's not true. I don't know if Jack is still alive, but that's not true. Alright, I got another martial artist. Now look. That is not true. You just seen it. So how is he gonna put it? Okay, he might have invented boxing or kickboxing, okay, American kickboxing, but that's not true. You just seen the footage. If you want to see it again, let me know. Now we know that, you know, what's the name is also here. Let me just go over here for a second. I'm gonna go over to Instagram so you can see what Michael John White just put up. So he's in with him too. You know, not about the views, you gotta come at, you know, it's about the truth. And the truth of the matter is, he's not undefeated. And that's all I'm saying. We gotta, you know, stand on integrity, not all this, no, if he's not undefeated, he's not undefeated. And that's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna log in here so you can see, and let me know what you think about that below. Because like I said, there's so many other fighters that go through this, martial artists. And if you went through that, would you be in agreement to that? Let's just say you went to a competition. We have one actually over 40 coming up in September. Let's just say you went to the competition. And let's just say it was a situation where you got a point. You know what I'm saying? You got a point. You got 3 points. You end the match. And because they never saw you or they never knew you, and you was facing somebody who they knew, they gave it to the other person. You know you would not be feeling that. You know you would not be feeling that, and sometimes that's what be happening. They didn't see it, you know, or they doing all of this other stuff that don't. So I know what they meant, and they might mean that due to the standards of that particular association, where they considered his weight wasn't where it needed to be, how you gonna say that after it was all said and done? He already did what he did, got his hands up in the air. So now you're gonna try to go back and say, well, his weight was off by 5 pounds or whatever. Nah, doesn't go like that. You know? whatever was the beef. Mm-mm. You gotta stop that. You know?
45, right?
I'm trying to put my
Okay,
thing in so I
thank
can
you.
show y'all the other video. And what you could do is go to Instagram so that you can see Michael J. White's video. I'm trying to pull it up now. You know what? Maybe he put it on YouTube as well. Michael J. White normally does that. So let me go to his page here instead of going over to Instagram, because I put it up there on the gram and I said no, don't go like that. Michael Ja White, I think he has a YouTube page. Yes, he does. Michael Ja, and you're gonna watch it yourself. And most likely he put the video here too. Let me just see. I'm on his page now, and let's go in here and let's see. Did he put it as a video or short? Did he put anything about? Okay, most of the content that he does is on Instagram, but he did put a few videos.
Yeah.
But I don't see anything about Benny the Jet yet. So let me go to the shorts. No, he didn't put anything. He don't have no lives. Okay, but it's on the gram, so we'll try to go over to the gram and see it that way. Okay, we go to Instagram and see it that way. So let me log in. That's the time, 29, and you'll see it for yourself. But, man, oh, I forgot. I'm already on this device. Let me show you this way. So I'll show you it this way. It'll be faster because I know y'all got things to do. You know what I mean? And I don't want to hold you up. So when I go in here, I put the video up showing them what I just showed you. And when you go to Michael J. White page, I'm gonna show you what they putting over there right now. They taking forever to come on. What's going on over here? Oh, let me put this thing up first. Put this Wi-Fi thing on first. Come on. Okay, make sure this Wi-Fi is on. Hold on. 1 second. Here's my Wi-Fi. Connections. Wi-Fi. Okay, yeah, we should be good. Yeah, it's coming in now. Okay, so now I'm showing you what Michael J. White put up on Instagram. He didn't put it on YouTube yet, but look at what he put. Somebody else. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that too, where they are confirming here's the video right here. So I just put this on, responding to Karate Jesse, who was on Michael J. White's page saying amen, you know, for whatever reason that is. But once again, I put down there with the response video. Shout out to those who know the truth. Okay, who know the truth. You see that? But let me take you to the video that they put. And when you go over to Michael J. White's page, let me just go over here now. You'll see it yourself. Go over to Michael J. page, and he has the video right in here about Benny Jet. Once again, Benny Jet is an excellent martial artist, but he is not undefeated because I just showed you the video. So he's in here giving him, you know, credit. Let me just play the video so you can hear what I'm hearing. I can't go to around or back. I'm proud.
Van Dam was never a professional fighter. Van Dam was never a professional fighter? I have too much respect for real fighters who put bread on their table, bleeding and fighting, making that sacrifice, and to call even myself or another actor to give them those same accolades. I'm not a professional fighter. I can fight. I get in the ring with anybody. That's the truth. There's no professional fighter that I won't get in the ring. I did not pay my bills to fight. The number one guy that has transitioned from actual fighting and actually made one of the greatest fight scenes in movie history. There's nobody in his sphere. Is Benny Urquidez. Benny Urquidez is an undefeated kickboxer, real fighter, and did one of the greatest movie fights ever. The fight with Neil Jackie Chan. Van Damme was never a professional fighter. Van Damme was never a professional fighter? No, he was never a fighter. I have too much respect for real fighters who put bread on.
So once again, he was not undefeated. I put a comment on Michael John White's page and I said no disrespect, but Billy Jack Johnson beat him. He was not. Now just to verify what I'm saying, I'm going to show you another martial artist who told me what it was and what it be, who can confirm what I said. Now this was a great, awesome martial artist. Aside from the other one that I spoke to, who's in agreement that it was not true. So I'll show you some more evidence for those who don't think so. And I showed you footage. Let me show you. Go over to the page so you can see it for yourself. And let me just show you the comment. I'm going to put it right over here. Here we go, right here. You ready? Here we go. Jack did, you see that? Billy Jack, the guy Billy Jack did beat. Now this is a martial artist, high level martial artist. He told you this. He telling me this. He did beat him in that fight. They just didn't recognize it. They just didn't acknowledge it. They didn't acknowledge it as a loss. That's what I'm going to show you. Now, if you want to hear from another martial artist, I give you that too. I spar with him all the time. He told me the truth about it too. And why? Because they try to come off with some politic crap and all this and the rules. Why y'all didn't deal with that before the fight? Let's just say he was 3 pounds overweight or whatever. Come on, stop. Man, his hand was in the air. They fought. They went at it. It was a kickboxing match. Let's stop playing games. You know what I mean? Let's stop playing games. And then all this, that, and the other. Come on. So, you saw it. Y'all give me your comments. If not now, maybe at another time. I want to see what y'all think about that. And I appreciate y'all being on today. Once again, he was not undefeated. You've seen the fight. If you want to see it again, y'all let me know in the comments below. If you want to see some of the rounds, if you want to see first three rounds or the first 3 and the last 3, y'all let me know. But once again, from the numbers that the judges gave, all 3, Jake Johnson had the most numbers. So what happened? They're telling you that. That's why his hand was in the air. So he's not undefeated. Don't drink that Kool-Aid. And y'all have a blessed day. You heard it from me, MT. That's right. We got to talk about the hard topics. Stay blessed. Health is wealth. Movement is medicine. Shout out to my bartenders, fam. Bartenders. Have a blessed day, y'all. Thank you.